Rodrygo has just done something not every top player dares to do. He publicly defended the coach who built so much trust in him while also sending a message that will keep Real Madrid's locker room talking. That short, layered comment did more than express loyalty. It peeled back the curtain on a club in transition and revealed the tensions that follow big changes. When Ancelotti left and Xabi Alonso walked in, the story wasn't only about a new face on the bench, it was about a different footballing philosophy arriving at one of the world's biggest clubs. Alonso's game is intense, demanding pressing and relentless positional discipline. Ancelotti's era, for all its trophies, cultivated trust, roles, and a sense that players knew exactly what was expected. Rodrygo, once a young promise from Santos and now a reliable component of Madrid's front line, chose his words carefully. He insisted the defensive tasks he's always done haven't disappeared. That sentence is simple on the surface, but underneath it sits a whole debate about identity and sacrifice. It tells us that Rodrygo recognizes the value of doing the unspectacular work that helps a team win. The tracking back, the pressing triggers, the covering runs, and that he accepts those demands even if they clip some of his attacking freedom. At the same time, it's hard not to read those words as a subtle nudge at the incoming manager. I already brought the defensive intensity you demand. For a team now hosting Kylian Mbappé, the landscape has shifted again. Mbappe's presence changes the pecking order up front and elevates the tactical expectations placed on every attacking player. Suddenly, the front three, or the rotation around them, must be judged not only by flair and finishing, but by how well they press, recover, and fit a system that may be even more demanding than before. That sets up a direct, inevitable competition between Rodrygo and his Brazilian teammate and friend Vinicius. Off the pitch, the two are close. On the pitch, they are fighting for the same seconds, the same tactical trust, the same start. Rodrygo's willingness to do the defensive work has already earned him starts this season, and he's used discipline as his strongest argument in selection battles. But words alone do not win matches. The next fixtures are the proving ground, and that's exactly where everything will be decided. If Rodrygo keeps delivering the pressing metrics, the recoveries, and the tactical consistency, Alonso will have little choice but to keep trusting him. If the performances dip, if a flashier player produces decisive moments while also meeting defensive demands, the coach could pivot in an instant. It's a high-stakes, high-pressure audition for every attacker on the roster. Beyond the individual fight, there's the broader story of dressing room balance. A public defense of Ancelotti is also a reminder of the human side of football. Managers come and go, but relationships and loyalties linger. When a player takes a moment to praise a former coach in public, it signals gratefulness and stability, which can comfort teammates and fans who fear upheaval. Yet it also broadcasts that not everyone instantly bought into the new era without question. For fans watching at home, this is where narratives meet numbers. Analysts will pass distance covered, heat maps pressing success rates. Pundits will debate whether Alonso's system favours certain profiles and whether players like Rodrygo must adapt further or be reshaped into specialists. But the simplest way to judge this moment is to watch the next two matches and see who consistently executes the coach's plan. Those games will do more than produce 3 points. They will reveal who has Alonso's trust, who can handle Mbappe's shadow, and who is truly essential to the new tactical order. The outcome will shape lineups for months. In the end, Rodrygo's comment is both a shield and a challenge. It defends a past mentor and asserts a present readiness to comply with new demands, while daring skeptics to test him on the pitch. That balance between loyalty and ambition, between sacrifice and personal glory, is the drama every top club must manage when personalities and philosophies collide. Keep an eye on the pressing stats, the minutes awarded, and the subtle tactical tweaks in each match. They will tell you far more than any headline. This is not just a player speaking. It is a subtle public negotiation about identity, role and value at one of football's most scrutinised institutions. The coming fixtures will reveal whether Rodrygo's words were merely rhetoric or a promise he can back up every 90 minutes.